Hi everyone, here's another day for International Women's Day campaign, and today I'm here with Pariece, who's a senior researcher for National Youth Commission and my co-worker.
Hi.
Hi, thank you so much for participating in International Women's Day campaign.
You're welcome.
Really appreciate it. I really look up to you. That's why I was like, no, I want to get Pariece in my campaign. I have a couple of questions with you. What do you do at your workplace to make it a gender balanced world?
I try really hard to not stereotype people and to present myself in a way that embodies what I think equality is, and I try to lead by example and pay equal attention to the ideas of different people in the office, and I just try to think about that in the work I do as well, you know, as a researcher.
Nice. Can you please tell us about one woman that inspired you to become a person you are today?
There's probably more than one. My mum, of course, and my sister, and my dance teacher played a big role in my life as I was growing up. So it's very difficult to pin down one woman that I look up to, but I think generally women who have transcended difficult circumstances or have had to overcome hardship or challenges to actually progress in their lives. I think I do find that inspiring, and you know, breaking free of conditioning and particular cultural sort of conditioning where it's you need to go against some things that you know you've been brought up to believe in order to achieve the best thing for yourself or your family. So
can you please tell us about your journey in becoming a senior researcher, and was it difficult because of your gender?
In some ways, yes. The academic labour market itself is really competitive, and there's a pressure as an early career researcher to publish, and there's a pressure to publish your work as you're studying. I happened to be pregnant when I was in my final year of my doctorate, and therefore raising very young children for a couple of years after my submission. So it was hard for me to find the solitude and the time and the energy required to publish. And I think, I mean, this affects men too, particularly men who play supportive roles. However, I mean, biologically, the woman is the one that needs to step out and take time to raise children and to have them. And I found just that timing with my early career years was difficult. And yeah, so other than that, I mean, it's still competitive.
You published a book, right?
Yeah.
I really like that book, and I highly recommend everyone to go and check it out. It's really amazing and provide a great insight.
Yeah.
What advice will you give it to your 25-year-old self?
I'd probably give my 25-year-old self three words of advice. I'd say to myself, be comfortable in your own skin, focus on a goal and work really hard to achieve it, and not sweat the small stuff, you know, just to understand that things get better. It's tough sometimes, but you know, to actually just have the confidence to believe in yourself and to trust that what you're doing or the path you're on is actually the right path for yourself.
Thank you. Does gender inequality impact academic and education institutes?
Yeah, I guess it does, because there's a pressure to work outside of regular work hours. There's a pressure over summer to work on your own research. There's a pressure over the mid-year break to work on your own research. And so I think if you've got a family that are on school holidays and that gets a little bit tough. So yeah, I do think that it can be harder for women to get a foothold. But in saying that, I don't want to discredit, you know, the hardships that men face in also a very competitive labour market that's highly casualised. So, yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank
You're
you so
welcome.
much for participating. Really appreciate
Thank you.
it. Thank you. What do you think, Nina?